What's up, guys? Welcome back to Shattered Lands. Welcome back to the Shield Wardens session 53. Uh, let's see. Our party arrived in the capital city of Valermont, the city called Ballera. They encountered some trouble on the docks by a giant snake, like illusionary creature that was summoned by one of the members that runs the docks, Zell Ashanon. Um, they kind of came to a truce mid battle. He agreed to let them go if they would just walk away. And that offer was taken up. They headed into town, located their contact Jorg at the lamppost. He showed him around. He brought him to a little curiosity sort of shop where they met a Yanti who ran that shop, who said that he would draw a map for them, I believe for 50 gold was the promised amount of this island that they're heading to, Mershulk. Then they proceeded to the Confluence, which is a magical shop that Jorg brought them to, and that's kind of where we left off, where Jorg was entering this magical shop. They're looking for goods to upgrade some things, to fill in some gaps or whatever. They are heading towards this island of Mishulk, is kind of their destination, where the green dragon that they had kind of had some interaction with, headed with the Crown of Sorrow. And they were going to either try to stop him, convince him to go, or help him. They're still kind of trying to figure out exactly how they want to play that one out. But for now, we can rejoin our party as they enter the Confluence, with Jorg calling out for Tessa, the proprietor of said shop. As Jorg kind of like pushes open the door, he calls out, Tessa, I've brought some friends for you. And he holds the door open, and you guys see it's dimly lit at first. It's kind of hard to see much inside, but he's holding open the door at the Confluence.
All right, guys, let's keep our game faces on at all times. If we see something we like, let's not lose our shit. Okay, we may need to haggle. We want to get a good price. Okay. Oh my God, what is that? I must have it.
So we are not here to steal things, right?
Can't hear you. Looking at the shiny. What is this? What's this? What does that do?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
As you guys kind of walk in, there is this it's dimly lit, but then there are these little sparkles, almost like a fireworks sparkler sort of thing, that just kind of appear in the air in a spot for a little bit, kind of burn itself out. Another one, and so there's always 5 or 6 of these, providing this kind of dim lighting as they go. Kind of this sparkle goes off and fades, the light dims down, another one goes off, and there are display cases set out. There are some glass cases with suits of armor in there. There are cases along the wall with weapons that are enclosed in glass. There are book stands with velvet lined with books that lie open on them. There are potions along one wall, and kind of coming out from the back behind, there's a drape that kind of separates the front area to the back area. This velvet curtain, and kind of parts, and out walks Tessa, who is a gnomish lady, kind of mostly a purple hair, but with a streak of white that kind of goes down one side of it, pulled back into a little bun with a silver pin going through it. She is wearing kind of a light blue dress at the moment that kind of has little sparkles of like almost as if there's like stars twinkling on her dress as she walks out. Ah, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Confluence. Your guy didn't realize I was going to have guests today.
Well,
So-
I hope you don't mind. We're only
No.
passing through, and we were told this is probably the best shop to shop at.
Well, you weren't told wrong. What is it that I can get for you all? I've got some curiosities out here, but we have more stock, in the back. This is kind of the flashy ones, the ones we want to display for sure.
Me personally, there's nothing really in mind wise that I want, so I'm just gonna start browsing. I'm like, to be honest, I'm just gonna browse, but I believe some of my members have specific items.
Yes, of course. Any questions or anything you get inspiration for? That's what I'm here for. All right.
I look at Lucius and at Natsu like, maybe you want to go first. No?
I mean, there's a few things, common items that I wish to get, but other than that, whatever you want to do.
She literally just asked if there's anything specifically you're looking for, Natsu.
I mean, yes. I mean, I've I would like the chest of preserving would be nice to have, on the ship, to keep fresh things, and there's a few other, there's a certain bag that lets me, have spices and the like, and so on and so forth. Just common things. Nothing. Ooh, ha! I'm here to kill your, entire city.
Sure. Yeah, no, I'm not looking for anything that could kill a whole city. That is true. But I am looking for some things in particular.
Oh, a hatted vermin would be nice. That way you have, midnight snack.
The choice and the reason are awful. Just awful.
But do not. Why? I'm going to have to fix you, ship rat for one of the meals. It is.
If we're eating
delicate.
ship rat, Hendrix has flown us miles off course. Miles.
Hey. You just see me pop up from another aisle, like, hey.
And I point at the retreating head like, see? That's how little we're going to be eating rat stew on his ship. So,
I mean, we could do bat. That is also tasty.
mate, I'm trying to say to you so you can understand, yeah? Lamb, beef, sheep, chicken. Keep to the main 4 food groups, okay? And like their cousins, like duck, goose, elk, bison, yeah?
All right. I will fix you stuff that tastes like chicken.
That's not what I said. It's not what I said at all.
I'll walk away.
But that's not what I said. What are you gonna do? Oh. I look at the counter and I'm putting my head just over the top, looking up. Hi, I am looking for a rod that cannot be moved, a bag that can hold many things, and I'd like something to help me with my natural abilities. I flicker a sorcerer spell. I will do that is a terrible choice in this shop, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Here we go. Gonna quickly roll a D20, and I'm actually at 4 already. Oh, this is bad. Why am I this way though? Okay.
That's what we like. Do it. Do it now.
14, we're all good, bruv. Don't even worry about it. I'm now up to 5. And I will do as a spell something that is inherently. Yeah, I'll do a gust of wind, and I'll be like,
Ah, yes. Sorceress abilities. Born within you.
yeah, hard to control. It's a bit of a bugger. And there are some things I can do and ways I can control that to do specific things. I'm looking for something that can help me with those specific things. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining it badly.
You are, but it is okay. I'm here for this. All right. I've got some ideas of it. She kind of goes in the back really quick and comes out. For those items, so let's start with your sorceress abilities. I have 2 items of such, and there are these like crystalline, like vials. I have one, which is a fairly standard, decent enough thing that you can utilize. I have another one, which is basically the same thing. However, it is a little bit more powerful. It increases your innate abilities slightly more. All in all, it just depends on which you prefer.
Well, I mean, if they're essentially the same, but one is better, then I want the one that is better.
Of course, of course. The only inherent issues are the costs, of course. I'm sure you understand that if one is better, it is a little bit on the costlier side.
On the off chance, is there? Do you have an account with the Loam Estate in Letong?
I am not familiar with this loan.
That's fine. And I don't suppose you have an account with Sigranus, do you?
Oh, I've met Sigranus, but he doesn't have an open account or anything. In fact, if anything, he brings me things from time to time.
I'm gonna whisper. I'll send them a message. Try our boss.
Padosha.
Yeah. I note it, yeah. So Sigranus doesn't have an account with you, but he is someone with whom we work. Would using him as a vouchsafe be able to extend us a line of credit? I'm asking up front. Get ask a question, get an answer. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. I mean, I can take into account like a friend's discount sort of thing. However, line of credit is not something I can really extend.
That's fair. Okay, that's understandable. With the friend's price, what are we looking at for this superior vial?
The superior vial with the friend's discount is 4,000 gold. The other one, which is decent, is good.
Sorry, I've got some blood coming out of my eye. Hold on. Fuck me. Oh.
The other one is 400 gold with a friend's discount.
It's 10 times better?
It's just the difference, really. It will increase your abilities by 1 extra, as far as that goes. So 1 extra seems to work into 10 times the cost. It's more a materials and a labor issue.
Right. Okay. Okay. Noted. Fair. And I appreciate the honesty up front. I look at my inventory. I look at my cost of how much I've actually got at the moment. I go,
why don't we do this? I'll set them both off to the side. You know that they're here.
Sure.
Perhaps when all your friends are ready and done, we can see what we're all looking to spend and decide from there.
Yeah. Fine.
And what was the other thing? Sorry.
A bag of holding.
Oh, yes. I've got one of them.
Okay.
350 gold.
Okay.
And I've got it in different colors and styles, some different materials. I'm kind of thinking like a maybe a velvety something for you, maybe something in the purple to match your garb.
Fuck me, that's speaking my tongue. Like, I don't really know that I like purple, covered in purple. How does he know? It's amazing. This guy's a freaking telepath. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Put that on the very likely yes pile.
Okay.
And how much is an immovable rod?
An immovable rod. Oh yes, let me check my inventory really quick. Oh yes, I believe I've got. Actually, I just got one in. Those aren't too bad. They're about 200 gold pieces.
We like that. Put that there as well. Excellent. Okay, so I'm looking at just now at either 900 gold pieces or 4,500 pound gold pieces. Theodosia, does she have a line of? Don't worry, it's fine. I'm gonna stumble to the back and think about what I can sell off, including a kidney, perhaps.
Just gonna go over to Natsu. And you, Mr. Tabaxi, what can I get for you?
Yes, I am Natsu. I am looking for very distinct items. I am looking for what is known as a chest of preserving for food and the like, and as well as the Heward's handy spice pouch to go along with the preserving. I am a cook. I am more of a chef than anything. But yes, but I'm also looking for, as Randy had mentioned, you said you had different colors with the bags of holding?
Yes.
So
yes,
that means that you have more than one bag of holding.
Of course. What sort of magic shop would I be without more than one bag of holding? Just don't put them together.
Oh, definitely not. I do not do anything. Well, I mean, in case if there's an emergency, they might be useful. But anyway, do not worry about it. It is. You are
at least not on my shop.
Yes. No. Oh, definitely not. We would not do that. Now, on an airship, something a fight with some kind of big. Who knows what would happen when you combine this, that, and the other together. But anyway, so I was just thinking, those are pretty much the items I'm looking for presently. So, do you have? Yes, no? I have coins.
Yes. Of course I have. What color in your bag of holding or spice pouch would you like? Spice pouches, I'm a little more limited. I have a leather one. I have a kind of a red cloth one, and I have a midnight blue one.
Ooh. I think I like the red, that it definitely just says space, and also, gives a warning to those that, may want to dabble in my pouch, because I will have hot and spicy stuff to burn your lips off and tear you a new asshole. So,
Sure. I will have to remember not to eat your wares, but
Oh no. It's just the right amount, and then it's just like, hi, and then it's done with, So it's very good. I will have to make you a batch one day.
Okay. So the spice pouch I have, and she'll let's see, is 40 gold for that.
All right.
And we need a I'm sorry, there was a cold storage. Oh yes, the chest of preserving for your foodstuffs.
Yes. You can't have enough, cold fish and this, that, and the other, Stuff does go bad. And you can only pick off so many maggots before you have to throw it away.
Definitely not eating. Yes, no problem. That is also another 40 gold. You don't have quite as expensive taste as your friend there.
Oh, I require very little. And actually, a matter of fact, I ran into a guy one time. He said he was from a far-off land, and he had this bag of holding, but it was made out of a potato sack. And he called it like the poor man's, bag of holding. So, sometimes it worked, sometimes it did not, so on and so forth. You wouldn't have to have such a thing, would you?
No, I'm sorry. I don't delve in the questionable magical items. I believe it gives a bad name to your shop when people find that
understandable. Yes, you
the items they put in there have disappeared.
Brick and mortar place, yeah. You don't have a stall on the stand and tent or something. So.
There's a guy that runs the business out underneath a bridge may have some of those, but I think for
really
350 gold, you're much better at making sure the item you put in there comes back out when you need it.
Yeah, depending on what you put in the bag, yeah, okay.
Under the bridge, you're getting trolled.
I'll leave that up to you.
So it was 350, you said.
350. That's with the friends' discounts of Sagranis.
I look at her very distinctively. You sure you're not a green, serpent monster? I heard they look for 350 all the time.
Oh, no. I set fire to Natsu's tail.
Anyways. Who's next? Who needs something else?
You got who's next.
Lucia's way rare.
Oh, no.
Looking at some keys.
The orchestra playing. Oh, no. Someone's pulling a hook around your neck. Ah, there goes Natsu.
Mr. Tall, dark, and handsome, what can I get for you?
He's gonna pull out a piece of paper where he had written what he was looking for and hand it to her. But he's looking for the Cape of Mountebank, I think it's called.
Oh, yes. And she leads you over to a glass display case in the back part of the shop over there, and it's got this velvety red cape with silver linings on it. This particular cape is quite handy. It allows you that once per day to dimension door somewhere. Can come in useful, especially, find yourself falling off a ship or, in a position where you can't escape. It is not the cheapest of things, of course, but, of course, someone with such taste would not be looking for cheap. With a friend's discount, we'll go to 3,500 gold pieces.
All right. And how much for the instead of flying broom, I'm gonna say flying staff, but she has one of those.
Oh yes, we do. It is normally 500. I can do 450 for you.
Yeah, that sounds good. I got a question for you, Bill.
Yes.
Is there a bank around here? Because I had invested money a while back, so I did not have that amount of money on me, so I want to go get the money.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. If you
okay, so I'll give her 1,500 and tell her I'll be right back with the rest.
Okay, which are we picking up?
Both.
Oh, both. Oh, right.
And I heard talk of a bag of holding. I'll take one of those as well, purple one.
A purple bag of holding, sure. You may want to check with your friend, because if he gets the purple, you might clash. But it's fine if you guys want to do the matchy-match thing. That's Oh,
mean,
you're
we're not
keep that
together.
in mind.
gotcha. I get you. It's okay. I didn't realize.
It's fine, but I'm not actually with him. I do better than that. He's like a
He
7.
couldn't handle me. It's
It's
fine.
I
okay.
shoot 9s as a minimum.
I'm just glad I didn't hit on him. It's you know, he reminds me of a man I met a while back. But
Who, Lucius?
yes, that was the guy's name.
Oh,
He's
damn.
gonna walk by. He's gonna go like, "God damn it, father."
Sorry, I had to
Has
do
she
it.
got any kids?
I'll go to the bank real quick and grab the amount and look a little tip and come back.
I think that's your mum.
Or he could have a half brother in here somewhere, or sister.
I mean, I'm looking around for giant-sized clothing that's just like hanging on a rack or something like that. You know what I mean?
And I think last but not least, it looks like we're to who must be captain of the ship here.
As you say my name, you just see me walk around one of the aisles. You see, I've been like looking through just the random stuff. I wouldn't say the bargain bin, but just the items that they've probably been there a while, haven't had much care. Just all sort of, there's like a bag, just says bag of disappearing, I think it was called, bag of disappearing, whatever it was.
Oh, yes.
Whatever, I'll put it in the chat, sorry. Bag of disappearance. There's a deck of cards, but I'm not too sure what they are. A potion with the label half rubbed off that I don't know what it says. Just like, I'll take these. What are they? They look fun.
Oh, okay. We're just grab bag time. All right. I like this.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like, I wasn't in here for a reason, and these.
Can I check on these deck of cards, please?
It was only in a discount bin. They're probably like an actual deck of cards, but they're still
then all right.
sealed, so you
Yeah, I
never
mean-
know.
Yeah, discount. I'm sure they're fine.
I'm more curious about the potion. It's got no label on it, so if you don't know what it is, I'm not going to
Mystery
take it in here.
potion.
Those are always useful. You never know what you get until you get into the shit and then you drink it.
Hmm.
I
They're
mean,
called
then-
Gumpian
then-
potions.
Then sometimes
If you're selling
it actually
it,
gives you the shits. So there's that.
You
all right.
never know what you're going to get.
So once again, what all we have? We have a deck of illusion. Is that what we got?
yeah, deck of illusion,
Okay.
dust of disappearance, and then a random potion of your choice, or on a random chart when we go to use it. I don't care what you want to do.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. So dust of disappearance is age.
I think they're both uncommon.
Yeah. Each creature. I'm just trying to see because uncommon gives you a range usually from like 50 to 500 gold.
Hmm.
So I like to kind of get an idea if it was so when you use action to throw. Oh, it's only one use item. Okay.
Yeah. Once the deck's empty, you got the card's gone basically. Once you
Well,
use
and
it.
the dust of disappearance is the same, so it's a one-use item.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go dust of disappearance, about 100 gold.
Okay.
Deck of illusion. And these are a little bit more useful because there's a deck.
Yeah, got a full deck of cards. Yeah.
Okay, 34 cards. Let's go 300 on that.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me write down these prices so I remember what I'm saying. Deck of illusion for 300 and dust of disappearance at 100. Okay, what else do we have? Magic random potion.
Random potion. You can do it now and say the shopkeeper knows exactly what it is, or you can sell it as a random for a cheap price.
Yeah, what would you prefer?
It's up to you. I don't mind. I quite like random.
Okay, we'll do random for 50 gold.
Love it.
Done. Perfect. I put all these things to the side and just look at everyone and go, how's it all going?
Love it. I look at all the items that I have at the moment, and I look at my Stoneheart dagger and my Wonder fireballs, and I know I need more money than I actually have. But I look at Natsu and I'm like, he likes to blow shit up. Natsu,
Yes.
these are for you.
What are they?
This one, if you stab someone with it, they turn to stone.
Oh.
And this one, if you point at someone and say the magic word, a fireball will come out and consume an area around them.
Ooh, that is useful. I mean, you sure you don't need to sell them though? I mean, we could always use. I mean, I have stuff that works really well with me. I would assume that you need to attune to them. Am I correct?
Yeah, and again, I'm looking at this vial over here, and I think I'm going to need to attune to that. And honestly, I'm not ever going to want to be next to someone to stab them and hope that they turn to stone, because if they don't, then they're next to me, and that's suboptimal. Yeah.
So for me, I mean, I enjoy the freedom of movement and, like wounds actually closing up on me without like bleeding profusely and stuff. And
sure.
my shield is me. It's all about me. So I'm kind of balanced right now. I mean,
okay.
Maybe the other crew wants something that goes boom boom fire, and I'm petrified. I'm dead now. But if not, maybe you sell them and then you get the stuff you really want.
Maybe.
It's all about trade and barter, Maybe she cut you a deal if you sell her magic items.
I think Lucius gets in by now.
Lucius, is anything that... Do you want either of these things?
What is it that you have?
I've got a Wonder Fireballs and a Stoneheart dagger.
Let me get back on you on that 1 second. I'll walk up to her and I'll give her it would be total let me see, look here, 4,300 gold.
Yeah.
And then I'll pull out 200 more and give her that as a tip.
Oh, very kind, lad. Very kind.
You're welcome. I would ask her. I show her
Randy's like scraping together pennies.
my bracers of illusion, and I show her that how much will you pay for this?
Braces of illusion. Let me verify the. Can I take a look at it?
Yeah, he'll take them off and put it in her hand.
These are pretty fine pieces. Are you sure you're willing to part with these?
Depends how much.
Well, I need to not be in homebrew magical items so I can see the actual values of things.
Oh. Is that the special section in the back called homebrew? I mean, we like that area. I mean...
I don't know. I've heard that some things in there tend to be pretty rubbish.
Well, yes, but then you've got the really scary stuff too, so
Yeah, that's why they're rubbish, because it's so scary.
Yeah. Illusionist braces. Well, quite. These are good ones too. These, if you're willing to part with these, I am certainly a buyer. I don't think I can pay much more than... Let me verify what I've got lying around. Yes, 15,000 gold's probably the most I can pay for these. Is that too low? I understand if it is.
Yeah, then they cost like 5,000, don't they, or like a little more?
I mean, they're in the very rare category.
Yeah,
so.
I'll just be like, nah, I appreciate that, but it's a bit rough. I'll go up to Randy and how much is it that you need?
I mean, 4,000.
Give me a second. I'll walk up to Hendrix and I'll be like, "Can you lend him some gold?" And then when I get a chance,
I could have
after
done
the
that.
train-
I could have done an asked
well,
him the
I'm
question.
whispering to him, so I'll just go. Can you lend?
We're
some
not a
gold?
couple. We're not a
And then,
couple. We're
when we
not.
go back
We're
to
not a
bank
couple.
again,
Okay.
I'll
Did you have any
I'll-
items you wanted to part with? Maybe
He's
I
not
can.
my sugar daddy. He's not my pimp. Okay. I can ask people for money.
I was whispering
I'm
to him, so he
autonomous.
can't
I want to
hear
make
it.
that clear to everyone in the shop and whoever might be in the back.
It's fine. I don't judge.
There's at least
I
8
think you're
people here in
judging
the
with
shop.
that judging voice. Okay. That's what I'm picking up from you right now.
Did you have anything you wanted to sell? Perhaps I can purchase something from you, and you can cover it on your own. You don't need to ask your friends.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Lucius. Maybe I've got funds, huh? You ever think about that? Anyway, I have here a very limited edition Stoneheart dagger, taken from the guardian of a demon on a once infested island, removed and utilized in the liberation of a government and an entire society from a horde of demons.
Ah, comes with a backstory. Can I take a look at it?
Sure. Its name is Slayer.
Okay. This is fine. It's a very fine piece. 20,000 gold work?
I'm so sorry. What did you say?
20,000? That is the friend's boost of buying it from the Sagranis friend. But,
Well, no, sure. I mean, we're all friends. We're all friends. All friends here. 20,000. Yes.
it is a very rare item. Yes, it falls in that range. Yes.
I think about that. That is by far the most amount of money that Randy has had of his own in any way, shape, or form. I mean, and there's a part of him going, haggle. You've got to haggle. You've got to haggle. You can't just take the. You've got to haggle. And there's another part of him going, shut the fuck up. Gonna roll a d6 real quick to see what he does here. Low, he's gonna haggle. High, he's not. Oh fuck. 20,000 is a great price, but would you consider 22,000 instead?
I could consider it. But then I'd have to probably charge full price on all the other items that you wanted.
You're a fucking idiot, Randy. You're an idiot. No, you're all right. It's fine. Thanks. I appreciate where you come. Ask a question, get an answer. 20,000 is fine.
I respect the hustle. It's okay.
Yeah, listen, you can't knock it. It's just, this hustle can't be knocked. 20,000. Do I even need to go on this adventure? Fuck these demons. I can retire and just... No. And I remember, the target is 150,000. Oh no, the target is 100,000. So, right. Yeah, that's great.
So,
I will,
are we getting the nicer of the two vials?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Yeah. I hand over the Stoneheart dagger, wondering, what the hell did I just give up? Knowing for a fact he's been absolutely shivved here. Like he knows in his heart of hearts, like it's worth at least 40,000, but it's still such a good deal for me right now.
Yeah. It's like you don't have a buyer is the thing, you know, like other than her. So
I'm gonna buy my stuff, which is so for me then would be 4,500. Is that right? For the bag of holding, the rod, and the superior
I think I
vial.
had the bag of holding at 350, but that's fine. We can drop the 50. coins.
Okay, so it's 4,500. How much is Natsu's stuff?
430.
430. Yeah.
430. Add that on as well. I'll pay for that one as well. How much is Hendrix's stuff?
About 450.
I'll pay for his as well. In fact, give him another mystery potion. Let's have some fun with it. So it's another 50. That's 500. How much is Lucius's stuff?
Lucius. Well, he had brought money, but let's see. We've got 35, 39.50, and you got a bag as well, right? 39.50 for 4,300.
All of you buy bags of holding.
4,300.
4,300.
Fine. I'll pay for that one as well. And I'll tell you what, have a 300 gold piece tip, I say, looking at Lucius. His money's no good here. Don't worry, darling. I'll take care of you.
He's gonna make you look bad. He's gonna walk up to you and give you a hug because you were so homophobic about it earlier.
I'm homophobic, just making it clear we weren't a couple, but like, you know, whatever. The hug is a hug. And honestly, it's been a minute around.
I appreciate it. That's very nice of you.
So then we're at...
how are you so hairy and yet so silky at the same time? This feels so good.
10,030 gold pieces.
No problem, my good man. Don't worry. It's all on Randy Rome.
That means I owe you 9,970 is the difference between this. Is platinum okay for you?
Yep.
Yeah. So that would be 907 platinum pieces for you. Or 997. I'm sorry. It's been one of them days.
Yep, 997 platinum. That's what I had. That's the number I had as well. Sure.
Yep. Geez, Jorg, next time could you bring someone who spends more money than they take out of my shop? That would be lovely. But it's been a pleasure for you guys to come and join us. If you guys need anything else, you know where to find me. The Confluence will be open for you. Anything else? You were saying that you guys are running around, you're doing things, you're buying some fairly expensive items, you're selling some very, very expensive items. Is there a mission or something I can help you with? Is there a gear towards items that, seeing as you have a little extra coin now, that I could help furnish you with? Maybe I think of something you two didn't.
Yeah. Knock, knock.
Who's that?
No.
If
knock,
you have any...
the spell knock. Do you have any scrolls with the spell knock?
Oh, yes, I do. Is that... You guys like robbing banks or something? I can't really be held up for that.
I guarantee you what we're doing is 100% on the level.
No. We're actually thinking of traveling, and I'll mention the island which touches the ground.
Not Mashok. Is Mashok?
Mashok, yes.
Yeah, Mashok.
Is that the... I'm saying we may be heading towards there, and, well, you know what that area is like, and if there's anything in your store that might help us fend off
those particular denizens, that particular type.
Yes. Let us see. Second. So the knock spells are 200 gold apiece.
Randy takes 100 platinum pieces and puts it across and goes, 5 of them, please.
Okay, no problem.
They could be read by anyone, yes, or just by people who are good with magic.
Let me see. I think technically, if you don't know, or if it's not in your spell school, you have to make an Arcana check to see if you can get it to work.
Okay, knock is not in any of our spell schools.
No, look at you rolling.
Seeing as
you don't have to do that, do you?
What was that? The storage.
If you
storage ones,
cast the same spell with a ring of storage,
those are fine.
do you have to do the Arcana check?
No, because they were put into your ring by someone who could cast a spell.
In worst case scenario, we could use the scrolls to recharge the ring.
Or we can
If we find somebody.
Like, do you know the spell knock? Can you read this into my ring?
Just read this real quick. You're a wizard, right?
Yeah. Find a wizard, get him to load up the scroll.
Boom.
Since he paid for my items, I want to grab Boots of Elven Kind and a Wonder Magic Missile.
Okay.
I'm looking at my wonder fireballs like, do you not want that?
Oh, I'll take it too if you don't want.
I just hand over the wonder fireballs like, anything for you.
Oh, cute.
I stand close to her and went, I'm kind of seeing it too now. Yeah.
You know, it's lovely to see. I guess it's natural if you travel together enough. It just sort of things happen. We're looking at about 800 gold for those two items there, Mr.
I'll give her 1,000. Lucius.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, that's my father.
Oh.
You don't have any children, do you? I hope not.
No.
Savage. Do you have any children? I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope you're
It's been
barren.
a sore subject
That's
in my
what
life.
I hope. I hope you have failed in your life
I've
to bear
tried for
children,
years.
and that you really
No,
wanted it,
I
and you
didn't
worked
mean
so
that you
hard at
shouldn't
that
have
process.
children. I meant you shouldn't have children with him. He has too many.
Oh, well, I mean, he wasn't really a prospective mate for procreation as far as having children.
That's something we both agree on.
Anyways, I was much younger. All right. Great. Knock.
No, I give her 1,000, so she got another tip.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
all
wait,
right.
did you pay for the? Okay, so I paid for the knock. Thanks, Nancy. That is crazy loud. We are negotiating. Did you?
It sucks because the stream can't hear it, but we all get to hear Dave's nonsense.
Are you serious? That's a
Yeah.
particular form of hell.
Yes.
Well done. I'm not even
Yes.
mad at you now. That's actually kind of funny.
Oops. Sorry.
I took my headphones out. I was like, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, right? All right. Miss Shulk, I am not... Oh, I've heard rumors. Is that the island that has made groundfall?
Yeah.
So demons and such...
Yeah.
You're fighting against the demons and such. Wow. Some genuine heroes, I hope.
Insight check to see if she thinks we're going to be dead men walking. It's a 21.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't expect to see you guys again.
I wish I didn't roll the insight. I'd like to, there's actual sweat forming on the brow at this point. Like, are we gonna die? Are we gonna die? I don't want to die.
We have to bring back items
I'm
to sell
rich
to her
now.
now, just to say that we're back.
just to be like, I'm alive, bitch.
Yeah,
man.
in your face.
Okay.
I have some items. They are sometimes risky, but they do pack a bit of a wallop in a radiant form. And she pulls out this case, and there are these glass orbs that look like they have shifting energy inside, almost like those electric globes sort of thing that you put your hands on, but it's like a golden energy on it sort of thing, shooting out on the outsides of these little glass globes. So they can be a little touchy as far as if they get hit. However, you now have bags of holding to spare, probably. They can be thrown. Of course, it's a shortish distance, but it explodes in about a 15-foot radius and will hit everything inside with radiant energy. They are about 200 gold apiece. If you'd like, we've got a dozen for 1,000. or wait, a dozen for 2,000, if you like. Yes, essentially a grenade of holy energy. Yes, holy. I should have called it holy hand grenade. That would have been lovely. I just have them as radiant bombs.
It's fine.
Well,
It's
they're
okay.
Radiant bomb
useful.
sounds like a sweet, but tasty.
Yeah.
See, that's
Radiant
kind of why I
bombs.
went with it.
Radiant bomb does sound like a sort of thing you chuck into a bath at the end of a long day.
Yeah.
No,
I wouldn't suggest doing that, but you know.
How you
Sure.
make holy water.
I'm glad that you felt you had to say it out loud. That just shows you've been paying attention.
I often listen. It helps the sale.
Dear. Equipment.
Do we get a sense of how powerful these are just by looking at them? Like,
Yeah,
unequivalent to anything else we've seen? Like,
they're equivalent to
spell-wise?
like a fireball damage, but in radiant energy.
I say I cast detect magic, and I'm just going to listen to her thoughts because I don't have detect
And
magic.
puts his
at all.
glasses on.
Yep.
Sure.
Don't get any kind of a read off of her, so I'm like, cool. Yep. How much are these?
200 each, or I can sell you a dozen for 2,000.
I just got this money. Yeah, okay, I'll get a dozen, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Just be careful. And she like puts a lid on the case and like closes it up, slides it over. It doesn't do well if it's hit directly, or if it's on your person, it gets hit. But again, bags of holding.
Straight in the bag of holding.
I'm writing in these as holy hand grenade. You should know.
Yeah, that works. That works.
12 of them, eh? And I'll add that to my bag of holding. That's right, isn't it? That's the right place to put them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I've got one of those now. And that's another 20 platinum pieces.
Mm-hmm. 200 platinum pieces.
Yep. Okay. It's fine. All right. Have an immovable rod. I got a bag of holding. You'll talk to me about the blood bowl vial a bit later. But we'll need to attune to that, I feel.
Yes, also with that thing, you need to put a little bit of your own blood in there for it to fully manifest itself with you. So just a little, you can have your partner prick you a little bit and just drip some blood in there.
I prick myself on a twice daily basis, ladies. And I put the blood into my vial.
Lucius walks up, kisses it there, and casts healing word.
No, he does. I would assume he just does like healing hands.
He's still not a paladin.
He is 100% a paladin, and there's no force on this earth that can make me feel otherwise. Look at the guy, everything about him.
All right.
Do you, in fact, cast healing word on me, Lucius, after you kiss me on my finger?
No, I kind of used some too many slots earlier when we had that fight.
Wow, spell economy when you're dealing with your loved one. That is a real wake-up call. Really is 2024 if you can't find a healing word for someone who's just cut themselves in front of you.
Right.
Yeah.
Fine. If you're going to be a baby about it, I'll use a healing word on you.
Thank you. What is going on? This is all the money. It's changing me, man. Okay.
There you go. You get 8 HP.
Cool. I'm actually back up to full health now. Appreciate you, bro. Nice. Oh, I'm still one off, but that's good. 82 out of 83 ain't bad. Almost
yeah,
got
you
me
guys
there.
got hit, didn't you?
So close. He had me edged. Oh, well. We'll move on. We've got knock spells. We've got holy hand grenades. We've got all our bits and bobs. I look at the others. Nancy, you want some catnip?
Depending on where you're getting this catnip from. I mean, I have my sources.
I have to believe that your sources are the best in the known verse. So I'm not going to even argue with it.
I am curious to know about this man underneath the bridge, though. He may be useful in the future.
Who are you talking to when you say that?
Yeah, right.
He's just doing a long stare out the window by himself.
Yeah, I'm looking out the window going,
It's
thinking to myself,
stroking his
there's
fur.
no fucking bridge out there, man. It's just, what are you? He might be on catnip right now. Okay. We've paid for everything.
I am curious.
Thank you, Daddy. I mean, Brandy.
Oh, it's
What? I was
Not
going
all
to
part
pay
of
the
for my
same
own
crew here.
stuff, but you know, I mean, if
it's a very tight crew. I like it.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Tightest.
That's why we need the knock spells.
Oh boy.
Shall we?
Oh boy.
Shall we head out?
Yeah, let's leave this shop of very ill repute.
actually,
Okay.
do you have specialized cookbooks?
I don't
Got some
deal
genuine
much with
discount.
cooking.
I mean, we are going after a green dragon, you know? I mean, it just be interesting to see how you...
Cook a green dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Is
of
there
course.
anything else you would like to tell her? How
don't-
you are, where you come from?
I think many alive have encountered enough green dragons to have killed and then cooked them.
There's other dragons that I'm interested in eating as well, you know? So, you know, just...
You know, I will have to look into that, but I am currently fresh out of dragon cookbooks.
Technically, they are a lizard, so they probably taste like chicken, but you know, I mean, you never know.
Okay. Last lizard I had was a little gamey, so
Oh, no. It's all about how you cook it. It's about soaking it in a specialized milk bath, and oh yeah, I will have to make you some.
maybe when you get back from your island trip.
Oh yeah, that's right. We are going on an island. Okay. So where is this guy underneath the bridge at?
Natsu looks around and he is alone in the store as the three of us have left him.
That will not care. He can
If you really-
he can easily catch up to the party.
If you really want to risk whatever items he'll sell you,
Yes.
one Tooth Larry lives in the fourth street from the eastern wall. There's a bridge there that kind of goes over a little bypass section there.
I can find it. Thank you.
Yes, you'll find him.
So his name is One Tooth Larry?
Yes,
Excellent. Good.
he's got
Thank
one
you.
tooth.
That's all
He
right.
probably just goes by Larry, but you know,
Well, you know,
he's not. He's kind
it
of
happens.
Yeah.
Get in a fight. Eat too much garbage. You never know. I will cook him an excellent meal that he can easily chew. There we go. All right.
There you
So
go.
long now.
enjoy. Outside, Jorg is kind of hanging out with the guys. All right. Well, how did that go?
So we need to go see One Tooth Larry.
Do we?
Why forever would you want to do that?
Because he could possibly know more information than people let him, you know. He could be the crazy guy that, you know, knows everything.
He could certainly be the crazy guy.
Trust me, I have had experiences with crazy guys, and They have quite a bit of information that may be useful, depending on how much you trade with them and this, that, and the other. And the advantage about these people is, unlike the lady that took several thousand gold pieces, and so on and so forth, these people work for silver pieces.
I mean, if you want, I can direct you. I should probably
I know where it's at.
back to the lamppost and help my wife before she decides to leave me for a better looking one.
Are you constantly in threat of that ever-changing dynamics with your wife?
She jokes that she could get better, but I mean, come on, look at this. And he pats his big old belly. Who could do better?
I mean, you can always do better.
Just kill him off while he stands.
I mean,
I'll take our guide.
It also depends on how much gold you have, you know. I mean, you can always trade up.
Hmm.
Or buy
You were
down.
divorced, weren't you?
Oh, no, I sleep around.
Like different gutters, or
Depending on what comes by, you know. I mean, it all depends on
definition of
who buys what, who sells what, who trades who, you know. I mean, you just do what you have to do, you know, for the thrill of life, you know. Because, you know, I mean, you could wake up and fart and suddenly die. So
you must have the most violent flatulence that I've ever heard of.
What is the, you know, or somebody could stab you in the eye, see, like this one, you know. Whatever, you know.
Well, either way,
live
I'm
life
heading back to the
fullest.
lamppost. You live your life with one tooth Larry if you like. Anyone coming back to the lamppost, or you guys need directions anywhere else?
I think we're good. Andrew?
No, we're good. It's just the way back is just straight down the main road on the left. All the main roads hit this way, so yeah, we shouldn't get lost. We should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going back there now. If you're heading there, if you're going elsewhere, feel free.
Don't know who this one tooth Larry was, but he didn't sound favourable, so I don't know about leaving these people on their own.
I mean,
but we'll be back tonight. Make sure there's some nice hot supper on, ready to go.
Yes, I should get to cooking.
It's midnight, but it's already sunset. Right now, it's sunset.
I mean, you guys were down there at like lunchtime. You went into his place around lunchtime, and then he set his wife to manage. So it's like later afternoon. It's getting towards dinner time.
Oh, okay.
It only took you a couple hours. It's not, you know, probably 4 hours or so, like walking through the city and going to the two shops, and then.
So we've got a couple of hours till sunset. We can do the walk, do the thing, get back in time, spend the night, get up in the morning, head off.
Sure.
Fine.
And I think with that, let's take our bio break now, which should put us right about the 30-ish minute. We're going to take about 15 minutes, watchers. We good, Dave?
Randy, see, look, rat on a stick. Come. It'd be good for you.
Any game I ever play, when someone mentions rat on a stick, I say no.
Wise man. And while Dave gets his rat on the stick, the rest of us will go enjoy refilling our water, grabbing a snack, whatever. So watchers, there'll be a 15-minute countdown so you know when we'll be back, and we'll see you guys shortly.
Peace.
If you are enjoying our content, please consider supporting us through Patreon. Patrons get access to videos early, as well as digital content easily imported into your own game or campaign. Every bit of support helps us grow as a channel. Do you enjoy watching a live game? Do you have Amazon Prime? Please consider subscribing using your Prime sub on twitch.tv/thexpguild. This is a free and easy way to support the channel. Finally, if you do enjoy this content and know others who might, tell your friends and family about the XP Guild. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Sky Castle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, let's get back to the show. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Shattered Lands 2 Shield Wardens session 53. Our party did some shopping. I know everyone's favorite episodes, but it was a pretty fun little interaction there with Tessa, the gnomish proprietor to the Confluence. They have lots of goods. Randy is now flush with cash, and Jorg departs them to head back to the lampposts to go work on supper. And I think the party is going to track down One Tooth Larry underneath a bridge on the eastern side of the city. Whatever's clever. And that's where we're going to kind of get back to the party as Jorg is kind of waddling himself down the street, heading back towards the lamppost. What are we doing, guys?
Well, Natsu is determined to go find D&D's Grouch. So I guess we're going to go hang out with a guy who lives under a bridge and has one tooth. Because in fantasy, meth is not a thing.
But magic crystals is?
Yeah. There's
Come
this
across
is
a
my
troll
world.
and he's like,
where I have an entire list of drugs drugs and substance table.
Drugs
it's going to be a very different way that the GM's going to be like, tight.
Yeah, crack. It's crack. Anyways, yeah, you guys are heading through the city, heading east from where you are, and you kind of enter an area that's kind of definitely more slum-like, and within there is like a street that starts like heading down, like lowers elevation so it's got like high walls, and you continue through this kind of area, passing a bunch of like basically shacks that have been set up within the city, and you get to a spot where there is like another road is passing overhead, and so you can kind of tell this is like a bridge sort of setup. There is a pillar that's in the middle of this bridge to kind of support the weight of the stones above. You see there are like several individuals that are kind of like gathered around underneath this bridge. There are like piles of essentially like trash or knickknacks or things that have been gathered by people. And you see there's like 4 individuals, all in kind of like tattered clothes, kind of like leaning up against this central pillar area, kind of like talking, and then they see you guys come down and they eye you and get quiet.
I kind of approach them. I think I should. Well, y'all stay here.
I'll tap him in the shoulder and give him guidance.
I will.
I
tap
will
him on
not
the
follow.
shoulder and say, "Get what you need and get out as quickly as possible."
I mean, y'all did not have to follow me down here. I mean, last time I took Lucius to some of my areas, he just kind of got. It will be okay. I mean,
I give you a
I will
bardic
not follow
inspiration.
Yeah, Hendrix is I'm good.
I mean,
But I'd like to
Hendrix
get
is,
close enough to at least try and hear their conversation.
Okay.
Like off to the side and lean up or something.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna go about 120 feet away.
Only someone had like a 27 passive perception or something. Oh, it's
I don't have the owl at the moment. It's
Oh.
on the boat, so it's only a 22.
Lame.
Never mind then. All right, Natsu, you kind of approach this group, and they're eyeing you, and like eyeing the group behind you, and eyeing you.
yeah. I'm approaching. I'm gonna basically. We never officially discussed exactly how I go about doing it, but I'm gonna kind of either flash symbols or whatever the hell, about me being a smuggler, so on and so forth, because I have that feature about the download thing about the network of smugglers and shit like that.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I don't know if it's like a type of thieves' cant or whatever, so.
Yeah, probably something similar to that.
Yeah.
You see a tiefling kind of come out from behind some of the other ones. He's got kind of a very light red skin, almost like a pinkish skin. One horn that like curls out, and one horn that like started to, and then is like broken.
Yeah.
Kind of tattered clothes. What brings you here, boy?
So, I am looking for information and as well as possibly trade. Always, doing what we do and this, that, and the other, it's movement of goods and services and the like, of course. I do not need a place to stay at this present juncture, so.
Okay. I mean, judging by your clothes, you got the coin to stay somewhere nice.
I mean, my clothes look like shit. So.
I mean, it's still probably better than what they're wearing. They kind of glance behind at your group.
I mean, these people behind me, hell yeah. So,
Well,
That's just like rob them.
rob them, take their money.
There's some place that we can go and, have good food, have good drink, I brought some stuff with me that I am willing to share. And then maybe we can sit down for a little bit more serious conversation.
Okay. All right. Step into my office. And he gestures like just off to the side there. And he kind of like, there's like a little alleyway, like just past the bridge. And he kind of like works his way over there. The other three kind of, two of them hang out by the bridge and one kind of follows along. Basically, like you enter the alleyway and there's like some like wooden crates and stuff that have been stacked up to kind of like block view in. And within there's like basically like blankets on the ground. There's like a little stone like encasement there that has some coals within that have been kind of like gone cold, and he kind of heads up to it and kind of walks up, and you see a little bit of magic go off, and the flame starts to build back up. He settles down. I wish I had more to offer as far as food goes. But,
No. It is my gift to you, as well as maybe we trade information and stuff like that. I like to keep my contacts and my informants diverse in good food and drink, because it is always a nice thing to have that over important information. I am Natsu Liko.
Hi. Pleasure to meet you, Natsu. I'm Lawrence. Friends call me Larry.
Larry. I take it the up and ups and well-offs call you One Tooth?
Yeah. It's accounting to me only have one tooth left.
Oh, well, it happens. I mean, I only have one eye, so,
They call you One-Eye Natsu?
No, I mean, I try to go by many names, but I mean, you could, if you feel comfortable about calling me One-Eye Natsu, then that is fine too.
No, I was just curious if that's what they called you.
No, they call me by many names, and a lot of them are not pleasant, but I do not give a rat's ass, because, money is money.
I wouldn't give out those rats either, because they're tasty.
Oh, no. Here, this is what I bring. And I actually bought some not cooked rats. And so I figured I'd go ahead. Let me make the meal. And how about you talk?
You don't have to buy them.
and
Someone's like, "Oh, you're gonna pay for those?" Sure. We keep this live selection running around the floor just so you can pick your own. It's like a lobster at a
absolutely
nice restaurant.
I got the big fat ones. So, so Larry, you know anything about a green dragon?
No, should I?
Well, it could be a detriment to many people. As well as, do you know anything about certain colored ones? Weird demon things of that nature, weird oddities of, things that go bump in the night, People stirring the pot when the pot does not need to be stirred.
I mean, Sally goes bump in the night sometimes, but that's, I think, how she makes a living. That's not what you're looking for. Okay, I see that. I get you. I'm over here. We hear rumors. From time to time of things.
Rumors are sometimes true.
Sometimes. Sometimes they're also just people blowing smoke.
Yeah.
I don't know much about colored ones. There are demons I've heard of. Some of our people from this island had gone down and cohorted with the island, I guess. I don't know. They went to an island, a place to the east. Said there were demons that were headed down to the mists, something like that.
Do you know which island they were going to? And were they following, was it like a cult, kind of idea, following the one leader, Or was it just random people going?
I mean, we had a group of warriors, some in our ivory order, so I'm told, that had gone. Excuse me, these allergies in this.
I will fix some of that for you. Just needs a little bit more time cooking.
Yep. Anyways, they were pursuing, I don't know, some mission that's not really expressed too much, but some of them came back, and rumors are told that they worked for, or they went to the island, and that must be Sally's new man up there. It's really loud sometimes.
Yes. Let me check on some stuff real quick, and you take your time on thinking about things, this, that, and the other.
All right. As Natsu kind of goes into the alleyway, what is everyone else up to?
Did he just go into that alleyway with that troll?
To be honest, I heard most of the conversation, and yeah, this is his space. Yeah, these are his people. Right.
Should we just go to our...
If
What's your
anything,
saying,
I'm
right?
kind of more worried about those guys.
Yeah, no, I see that. I see that. Then we just hang out here and wait for him to come out, or do we just let him get on with it?
I don't know, how long do you think it...
I don't know. Natsu could be done in 30 seconds or in 3 hours. It depends if he goes off on one.
You know what he'll say? He'll say, "You shouldn't have come. We will catch you up."
Yeah. That's all well and good, but sun's
Okay, let's give
coming
it
low.
5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll go
if
5
someone's gonna
minutes.
kill someone, they're usually not going to lure them down an alleyway, feed them their stash, and then kill them. They usually do it beforehand. So if we hear anything, if not, we'll just go. He'll find us. He knows we're going back.
Randy just straight up doesn't agree with anything you just said. Like, that's 100% how people do things. But all right, fine.
That sounds good.
All right. Swinging back to Natsu then, while the party waits for 5 minutes. Now, he is cooking a rat, so...
is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he's cooking a rat from fresh. So
as soon as I guess we start smelling cooking, I'll like do the head roll, like...
I mean...
He's cooking them street rats. Natsu, we're gonna head back.
We leave at daybreak in case you get caught up in it.
It's all right. You can go on.
Okay.
Everybody, yes, and go enjoy life.
All right.
Holly kind of hear, yeah, go ahead, go on.
I feel like I missed the rock road at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Remember Pios?
Oh, now there was a guy that wouldn't run off to eat rats.
No.
He had a
Okay,
very
he was a bit
fixed
trigger
food-
happy, but we finally got him trained with the shoelaces stitch. But
Yeah, and he had a static food pyramid scheme. I was happy with it, you know. This rat,
just a rounded guy.
not great, not great. Anyway, come on, let's get back. I've got to stare at this Bloodwell vial for a while and get used to it.
That's fine. I'll flick a couple silvers into the random person sitting on the side's cup as we leave. And
Thank you, sir.
sharing his carrot.
Certainly is.
Do you know where Caring Sharon is? I could. No? Gonna head on.
Could find you one.
Go on. No, I'm fine. Head back to the post
Okay.
and unless anything else happens for the rest of this evening, Randy is going to have an early night in his room.
Yeah.
Big day tomorrow. We're up before the sunrise, you know?
Yeah, when you get back to the lamppost, it is starting to get busy again. It's kind of starting to get to like that earlier side of the dinner crowd coming in. Some people getting off work, but you can tell like as it gets darker and later, more and more people are seeming to like shut down the shops. And Jorg is inside. He's kind of like rushing around, serving out meals to people. Kind of waves as you guys come in.
Hey,
Aye, yeah. Table, you guys ready for food or?
Yeah. I need to pop out actually. After food, I've just realised, and I'll lean into Randy and Lucius and went, "Did Nancy said he sent that random girl back to our ship?"
Shit. If Snake Boy sees her on our ship, he might wreck it.
Maybe we should go there and food later.
Ship and food.
Can we get that to go? We need to go.
Oh yeah, I can. I've got some stew if that works. It's probably the most.
What's in the stew?
Well, we've got some pork. I've got some potatoes. I've got some vegetables, celery and carrots.
Stop. Does it have rat in it?
Why would it have rats in it?
Good. All right, we'll have some of that. Thank you. See? Your gets it.
Yeah, I got some rolls I can send with you too. Here, give me a second. I'll get it all wrapped
in the
up.
Rolls? No, I'm shocked. All right, good stuff. Yeah. Thank you.
Good reputable spot, you know.
Reputable. You know, you don't spell rat using the word reputable. Well, okay, technically there are all the letters, but that's not the point. Yeah. All right.
It comes back out with a tray, and there's like 3 kind of stone bowls in there with spoons and like a roll kind of like rested on top. It's like a thick, hearty stew.
Randy's going to do a performance of creation, and we'll make a long pint flight board, long enough for 6 holes in it, which are pint sized, and we'll have 6 smaller horns, which are actually 3 times the size of a normal pintage, which are hollowed out, all made out of silver with an ivory inlay, and we'll cast levitate onto the flight board with the pint boards on there. We'll attach the rope of climbing to one end of it, and we'll pull it behind as a balloon, saying to Jorg, fill these up. We'll take them to go. Thank you.
I forget how much you amaze me sometimes.
You know, I wish I had someone like you when I was traveling around partying.
Mate, you have no idea. Ladies, you and you. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11:30. All right. And I walk on out.
He fills up your pints, sends you guys out. As you guys walk down the street, Randy with his pint balloon.
Yeah.
Levitating bar dog, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just taking it out for a walk.
Little halfling going through the street with a...
You know how you got like a small animal, you tie a balloon on it so you don't lose it, yeah?
Yeah.
This is the point where I realize that levitate only lasts... Shit. Hold on.
A minute.
Am I gonna have to carry that thing for you?
Up to 10 minutes of concentration.
10 minutes.
That'll get me there.
That's the first drink.
Yeah. Sure. So I give I drop it down low enough for us. So I give out 1 horn out to Lucius, 1 horn out to Hendrix, and 1 horn for myself, which is dangling down almost to the full height of me. So when I do actually tilt it, it's like a yard of ale. I have to twist the horn around slowly to make sure the foam does actually pour over.
All right. Eventually, through some magical antics, you guys will get back to the ship at the docks. Are we ready to go back to Natsu?
Yeah.
That's more a question for Nate. Are we ready to go back to Natsu?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So you're cooking some food,
Yeah,
hanging out with Lawrence.
Yeah, so I'm just basically asking him about the events and stuff like that, as well as any possible tidbits of information he can give about all of that. Basically, is what we're anything that we haven't discovered, basically. And I'm using my chef's ability to make these rats like super wonderful. So they're going to become special treats that last for 8 hours after being made. And any creature that eats it has a bonus. A creature can use a bonus action to eat one of those treats to gain. So you gain temporary hit points, basically, equal to your proficiency bonus. So
temporarily grow back some teeth.
Yep, exactly. But also, that's me. Bonus.
Okay. Let's see. Some good rat here. Might have to get that recipe from you.
Oh, indeed. I will gladly pass it over to you. There may be some spices and whatnot that may be a little expensive, so I would leave a little extra for you to get by, and then you can use your sources to acquire any extra that you need later.
Thank you. Well, so this group of adventurers headed to the island. A group of our Ivory Order. They were like our government crack troops, I guess, special agents, whatever you call them.
You had mentioned that, yeah. So what about these people?
Well, they went because the island had been taking crystal shards from ships, from even other islands, at least trying to in some locations. Perhaps he got some. We didn't know that island existed as it is, so maybe, who knows? Anyways, he was working with some dragon, which helped bring the island closer to us, and was looking to do damage. I don't know, gather power and energy from these crystals. And well, the group had confronted him, and he offered them a deal. Some took it. Some took an escape, leaving the island to do as they wish. They've since descended.
Do you know what color this dragon was?
I think it was a green dragon.
Interesting.
Yes, I don't know too much details. This is all, of course, the things you hear in the streets, but they've been trying to recruit, I guess, other adventurers to go fight against the demons, to try to retake the ground.
So this green dragon's against the demons, then?
Yes, of course. Yes. It was. And works with the Marshulk or whatever entity is there. The wordings have always been weird, kind of ambiguous to me. I didn't gather it all, but whatever entity is there is trying to fight the demons. But I don't know. I was able to recruit some of the members of the adventuring party, and some of the others decided they would take his offer to exit, leave the island.
Interesting. Do you know of any demons about? I mean, weird oddities, like people in disguise, even?
That I've heard of here, I heard rumblings of stories of happenings in far-off lands.
But nothing
probably
local.
No more than that.
Nothing local, nothing immediate.
It's been pretty quiet recently. I mean, government's been dealing with the civil wars that are going on in the nearby islands, and which was in Desland, but it's just mainly them trying to position themselves to the most beneficial for outcome for us.
Of course, it's always like that, government stuff and all. Well, Larry, you have been most useful. I hope you enjoy the rat as well as here. Let me get that recipe to you, and some extra, seasonings and spices in the lake. And for your troubles here, and I hand him 2 gold.
Thank you very much. If you ever come across anything you think I might find of use, then don't forget Lawrence.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. I will not.
Tucks the gold away somewhere within his tunic.
And I get up and I leave.
All right. Meanwhile, the party arrives back at the ship. What are you guys up to? Let's see. You'll see on board Fen, the armored female that had joined your party, kind of like lounging around on the deck, like leaning back, kind of stands up as they see you coming. Hi, what's going on?
Well, a couple things. Just wanted to check how the ship is going, see if the our crewmate had come back with the supplies we sent him out for this morning, and also wondering if one of our guests had turned up, a young lady.
I haven't seen any ladies here, just me. And I'm not much of one of them either, I guess. We got Gimbal stocked the ship, and the others they're out enjoying themselves for the night, and I'm standing watch. We figured we were leaving in the morning, but I can call everyone back if you need.
No, it's fine. I was expecting, like I said, to meet a guest here. If a young lady does come by, can you just let them know that we're staying at the lantern?
Yeah.
The lantern? Broken lantern? The bright lampshade? No. Fuck, every time.
The lamppost. It's the lamppost. It's okay.
You work quick, Captain Rose. I like your style.
We're probably going to leave at first light, so if they're not back by midnight, seek them out and bring them back on the ship, okay?
All right. Sounds good. No problem. If you needed a different young lady, maybe we can figure that out for you, Captain Rose.
No. I finally clocked on the impression you think I've given. That is not why.
It's fine. I'm just a crew member. Whatever the captain gets up to,
I just look at him and go, correct. Just do the Homer Simpson through the bush, just fade away.
Off the side of the ship.
Yeah, I'm just like, flying boots are activated. I'm just like,
Yeah. All right.
I turn to the others and go, I guess you didn't come back here then, which I don't know is a blessing or
No, it's shocking, isn't it, that the person that was caught stealing from a wizard didn't want to come back exactly to his own bar, literally 10 meters away.
Oh, we should keep our eyes open. They might be around, and that guy might still be looking for him.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not our problem, is it?
on the way back, if it's still an issue, we maybe could do something, but we've got bigger demons to fry.
I could have taken that guy. Let's be real clear. I could have taken him for sure.
Especially
from my angle, it looked like all three of you were struggling.
Shut up. That's what you look like. You look stupid when you say it, so you shouldn't say it. All right, that's what I'm saying. All right, you look like a mug. You don't mug yourself. All right.
Lean evolutions. If you and him falling out, he's never usually this grumpy.
I'm always this grumpy.
Well, I guess there's no reason to be on a ship tonight then. Shall we go back?
I've got 3 dates. If you want, you can have one, I suppose. No.
No. Let's first get back to the bar. Natsu's probably going to end up going there to meet us whenever he's finished with his barbecue.
I hand out the second horn to each of them,
Horns.
and I have the flight fall down, and I put it into my bag of holding, where it will stay for the next 3 hours.
All right. As you guys head back, Natsu, you arrive back at the lamppost, unless you were making any other detours.
Not right offhand. So
Jorg will kind of wave you down. Ah, yeah, there you are. Welcome in if you need something to eat or anything.
well, I mean, I am curious about your kitchen.
My kitchen's my own. We can make you food if you want food, or there's some street vendors, I guess, if you'd rather something else.
We'll see.
Well, our main meal here is a stew tonight with a nice roll to go along with it. We've got, we've got a vegetable tray if that's more your style. And
Tray made of vegetables.
It's just one large vegetable that's flat.
yeah, it's
Isn't that just like a normal wooden tray? Not that impressive. Don't know why
your
like it's a big deal.
your friends they headed off for a little bit. I don't know, probably about
We're not
30 minutes ago.
They mentioned where they were going.
I was busy and they didn't offer. I didn't ask.
Very well then. Yes, I will. Do you have some kind of dessert?
Yes, yeah. I got some bread pudding put together for tonight's dessert.
I'd like a little rum with that.
Ah, yes, we can do that. You like spiced or new or aged?
No, let's do spiced and just pour it over the bread pudding, please.
Okay. I'll be out in a minute.
Better then. There's candles on the table, right?
I mean, there's like lanterns hung around the inn and a like large like chandelier that's basically designed to look like the lampposts that are outside, like the lamp part of the lampposts that are outside hanging from the roof, giving off enough light.
I pull out some of my special stuff, roll it up, light a thing, and start smoking.
Okay. Yeah,
We need to go back to the pub. I smell something amazing happening.
Slides the bread pudding in front of you,
and I take that little stick that I lit my stuff in, just touch it to the rum.
Okay. Flambe the
I was
bread
going now.
pudding. Yeah.
No rush.
And as you're like lighting this up and you're walking away, the rest of your group kind of like walks in the door.
Did I see you just stub something out that was amazing?
What? I mean, stick with the little light on it. I mean, and I reach over and relight it from the thing. Here, you can have it if you'd like. I mean, it's got some lavender in it and stuff like that, you know. So.
Nope, that's not what I'm smelling. Nope.
Oh, you mean this right here? Then I pull out my thing that I'm actually smoking.
Yeah, that.
I did not know you like catnip.
That's what you call catnip?
I mean, it's a combination of various things, but yes, it's got catnip in it.
May I?
Please.
I take a deep drag of it. Okay. Okay. 8:00. You're up. Let's go.
Some confused girl that wasn't even there when you left. You're just like, why are you pointing at me?
Yeah. Come on. Come over here. This knee is tiny. It's the only part of me that is, proportionally wise. Obviously, I'm all quite small, but come on.
I mean, it is better with dessert, but whatever floats your boat.
This is my dessert, mate. Something sweet.
And like I said, whatever floats your boat. I mean, I am not here to judge.
Okay, I don't know what
I mean, coin is coin. Whatever you bought is yours. So
I didn't pay. Hello.
I bought this bread pudding. You bought that, so you know.
I don't buy. At best, I hire.
At least, just
I have there is a tacit agreement, but I would return it back to owner in a state of the way I found it. Maybe a little bit worn, but no lasting damage.
Used mint.
Yeah. Slight veneer taken off of the edge.
Oh God.
So we are talking about you. That is a bit rude.
Yes.
Do you have a name?
Miranda.
Hello, Miranda. I'm Randy.
It appears so.
You know it. So, do you want to skip the preamble, go upstairs, do something very quickly, or as long as you like? We can carry on with the evening and see where we go. What do you think?
Do you want to give a persuasion roll?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
I'll tap on him guidance.
Oh God.
If I can help by advising, well, you're welcome to stay here with us.
That's a 25.
All right. Well, since you put it so eloquently, why not?
All right, back in a bit. Then I head on upstairs. I will inevitably at some point have the unbidden thought of Lucius's chest cross my mind. It will throw me off my stroke, but I will push through it. I will do a Constitution saving throw to see if I actually last more than 3 minutes.
Natural one.
Natural one. You love it.
You're a halfling, though. You get to reroll. Any desire.
Any additional diseases that Lucius may need to, heal later?
We'll find out. I come back down with
Still
her
not a
in about
paladin.
half an hour later, and I go, sorry, that's never happened before.
I told you it's
right.
better with dessert, but
Miranda, have a good day. I'm going to cast Babble on her so that she cannot tell anyone.
The use of D&D spells in the dating world.
It's very wrong on many levels, but I said
glad
to you
he
from the very
hasn't used
beginning,
charm person.
if you give Babble to a bard, he's going to do something very bad.
Oh God. Yeah, as you guys are kind of hanging out, Randy just rejoining you. There's like a little bit of like that dining room din, which is starting to like kind of mellow out. It's turning into that like evening drinking crowd. A lot of like the locals coming in for pints and Yorgs kind of running around. You see, especially Hendrix, because nothing gets by Hendrix. You see a blonde woman, human woman kind of come in. She carries herself like, I don't know, like she almost commands a certain like amount of like respect and position. She is not she like walks in here not worrying about anything in a bar. Very put together. You can kind of tell that there are like daggers and stuff, especially Hendrix can see like daggers like stashed in places along her clothing and such. And kind of walks forward, and Jorg sees her and goes, yes. And she will kind of walk off to an edge of the bar and sit down, and he will kind of go over and slide a pint in front of her that she kind of like holds on to but doesn't like take a sip out of immediately, and they start chatting a little bit.
I'll just watch from afar, see the body language. Are they friends, foes, informants? Sort of vibe I can get from how they're acting towards each other.
Okay.
I doubt it from a busy bar I'd be able to hear them, but
Yeah.
So it's just body language.
Yeah, do you want to do like an insight check?
That just jumped over the 20 to hit a 2 for a total of 14.
I mean, still, you kind of get the idea that Jorg's a little nervous, but it's not like he's afraid of her specifically. Just like you can tell that he is like, she's asking him questions and he is kind of like nodding. And at one point you catch him like inadvertently glance over at you guys, and then like realize he did and just kind of like focus back on her. And she, after a moment or two, like kind of turns and glances over, nods.
Well, I'll give her a nod and gesture to join the seat in front of us.
She gets up, slides the pint back towards Jorg, slides a couple coins, gestures towards the table, and he comes over and he puts on the table 4 shots of like basically like a whiskey or whatever, puts it down as she slides into the seat. Like she pulls the seat up at the end and slides in. So you're the ones that are causing such a ruckus these days.
To be honest, I haven't got a foggy what you're on about. I just saw you looking at us from across the room and I thought it'd be easier to talk than shout.
That is a sensible man. I like that. I like that. Jorg didn't mean to tell me that it was you guys, but I came in looking for information about who's causing trouble down at the docks. Individuals dealing with Zalashnon, a big snake guy.
Snake guy. I do remember seeing somebody like that.
Yes.
He said he was the master of the docks, or
more or less, I suppose.
Was in charge of the docks.
Yeah, he thinks he owns them, but he does the job. So it's powerful individual.
Sorry. What is your job?
My job. And you kind of see as she's there, like kind of like leaning up against the table there, you see like around her neck there's a chain, and on that chain there's like a little white ring that's hanging from her chain, and it's like an ivory ring. I am one to go and gather information when the people of power want to know things.
I see. I think you and me are in similar trades.
Well, that's excellent.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
did you have business with Salashanon, or were you just unlucky recipients of his ire?
God, no. He doesn't seem like the person I'd get on with. As
think he gets on with
my
much.
fellow crew.
Guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
To say the least, yes. Yes, he is. But he is an
We
asshole.
saw
who
him
serves a
chasing a
purpose.
woman, to be honest. Using that giant snake, whatever it was.
Yes.
God knows if the woman got away, to be honest. Does that happen often on the docks?
Yeah, more often than we'd like, that's for sure, but he is part of a large syndicate that works throughout all of the Shattered Lands, and his position in that syndicate is fairly high, which has seen him a little brazen, more brazen recently. But we're not sure if his exit would provide someone more volatile than he is. So we've allowed him.
Know.
Exactly. He pays certain tributes, I suppose, to ensure that he is kept out of our direct line of sight, but either way. You didn't die, so you must be of some capabilities. Just kind of like glancing over each of you slowly in turn.
To be honest, I didn't even fight him. I don't think I even... We were close, don't get me wrong, we saw it, but I don't even think I got hit. Helped a woman that fell off the side, but other than that, no.
Yes, you do match the description of the one she mentioned. She's okay. She's fine.
That's good to hear.
I don't know which one.
Disappeared before I had a chance to check, to be honest.
Yes. What was that little one?
I asked. Your syndicate, does it have a name?
His syndicate is the Cloud Vipers.
And your syndicate?
I didn't know they operated far away from what city were we last time?
Hela.
Yeah, I mentioned that city. We met them over there as well.
Yes, the Cloud Vipers tend to have operatives in almost every major port. And as for my syndicate, we don't call it a syndicate. We call it the Ivory Order. I work for
I'm guessing, I was going to say, this must be a quite a well-known name, the way she just dropped it like that. I'm assuming that we have heard of this, or would some sort of check?
Yeah, I mean, you can give like a history check, I guess, to know.
I'll give Hendrix guidance.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I got a four total. So
I got a 7. Never heard of you, love.
It's okay.
I got a
That's how we
7.
like it. That's how we like it.
Well, I
this
see you've
is
got
very
4
nice.
drinks here.
You obviously want
Yes.
to sit down and talk to us.
Have at it. It is tasty. Don't worry. You're imported. I had nothing to do with anything other than ordering and paying for.
Yeah.
Say
Why don't you one for yourself then?
I would, but alas, I don't drink anymore.
You've got to understand that sounds suspect. A woman, fair as you may be, coming over, asking questions. 4 shots. 4 people.
Well, I suppose you got to ask yourself, do you trust Jorg or not?
I do.
I taste it.
It's a tasty whiskey.
Do I taste any kind of poison or whatnot out of it?
No, I don't think so. Do you have any way to tell?
I am maybe.
He is a chef.
Does
Like a
whiskey
medicine
count
check
the
or
poison
something,
itself?
maybe? Or
Yeah.
He gets
Do you do? Because I am immune to disease and poison. Let's see here. Maybe a perception.
no, I mean, I don't think perception would. I think in this
Investigation?
case you'd have to roll like medicine or something.
Medicine. Okay.
Lucius is just
I'll
an
do
turn cast.
Nope. D&D is not, or D&D Beyond is not favorable today. So 7.
Yeah. I mean, can't tell much. And it wouldn't have bothered you even if it were.
I know.
So
Yeah. So why is my party falling out all of a sudden? Maybe they do not want their drink.
So,
That
12-year-old
survivor of
local-
cold suicide.
it's a 12-year-old local one that comes from the Bean Distillery down the way. Nice little family.
What is this about Bean Distillery?
The family Bean.
Oh, what? Oh, they are okay. Not coffee beans then.
No, I do like those. That I would drink.
I do have
But-
some interesting recipes on how to make flavorful coffees that are also non-alcoholic.
Nice
I
to
don't
eat
know
food again. My
how
lady,
many
why are you
straight
here?
coffees.
Honestly,
Honestly, just trying to check on what's going on down at the docks. When
are you putting us under threat? Are you telling us not to go back to the docks? Are you concerned that we're making a play for the spot because we're leaving tomorrow morning?
Good, and that's all I wanted to see. Anyone of power coming through the city, we have to check.
We're not
I'm
looking to upset your precious power with your white pillar nonsense. You can carry on keeping your little snake boy in the docks, taking cheap shots at people and knocking them off the edges of the sky, and you just letting it happen because you want to maintain the status quo and you're worried about a more psychotic person being put in charge. Do what you will. Your bad choices are your own. We'll be gone by sunrise.
All right. That's all I wanted to know. Guys run into any trouble, Jorg knows how to get a hold of us.
Will we be running into any trouble? I give her a very hard look.
Not if you don't want to be.
I'm meant to be on holiday.
What a holiday you found yourself in. What I heard, you got hit with a blast of cold. A couple of you nearly died.
He cheap shotted us, and we were decent enough to not repay the favor. If
And
we
that's
wanted to,
good.
there would be an end to him. But we're not in that frame of mind. We have bigger fish to fry than your petty squabbles on your tiny little city-state.
All right. Well, it's always a pleasure to have members of the Leitong here.
It's always a pleasure to be told what to do in uncertain terms by reading through the lines by people who are in positions of power who think they can control the little people. I might be small in stature, but I'm not a little person.
I can tell.
I would bid
Hey.
you good day, young lady.
Enjoy your drinks. I will see you. And hopefully, I'll see you off the island safely. She stands up, pushes her chair in, and walks out the door.
What is what's his face doing?
Jorg?
Jorg?
Yeah.
He is serving drinks, running around the bar,
Okay.
tending to customers.
Lean into the group a little bit. So this Ivory Order, I found out through my contact that they are sent a crack squad apparently to Mr. Green Dragon, and have been working with him. So they are involved, by the way.
Great. Great. You should lead with that a bit earlier next time, Natsu.
Well, you took my special smoke and wanted to go get cheap date, so I allowed you to do it. I figured
Yeah.
it was time for pleasure instead of time for conversation. So,
Sure,
But then
sure.
she walked in rather quickly, so wasn't not expecting that. So I waited.
It's fine. Sorry, guys.
You bring this up
Yes.
now. Do you think that she was part of this ivory.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was suspicious that she suddenly like wanted to be all up in our business and stuff, and and the cyber order seems to be a thing on this island, and apparently they supposedly supposed to be killing demons and all that other shit, but who knows what the fuck's up about that shit. They could have their own little special deals going on. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. We get the bigger we get the bigger bonus.
Or we can quickly ask Yogg, or whenever he walks past.
See, that was the advantage about waiting. Now we know Yogg is with this group. So before we did not know that. Because as she mentioned, if we need anything, blah 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 blah, talk to Yogg. And I'm like, okay. Also, we may want to, discuss privately stuff, very privately, secretly in our rooms, because inns have ears.
Yeah, and inns, private rooms also have ears.
Yep.
If we're going to talk about this, we should be on the ship. And honestly, he's been a lovely chap, and this is a good stew. I think we don't stay here tonight.
I mean, I did not trust him to begin with. He did not show me his kitchen.
Interesting.
Being a chef, you do that with other chefs,
Sure.
Kind of like a bragging thing, It's like, oh, look at my kitchen, blah, But he's like, oh, hands off. I'm like, oh, you full of shit.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, keep talking. What are we doing?
I just think we I think we stick to the plan. We get off the island as quickly as we can. I think we're staying here any longer is going to incur more issues than is worthwhile. We only use this as a stopping off point anyway, and we've done really well as a stopping off point.
There is good news, though. There is no demons or weird colored ones roaming about here, so at least there's that. So
that's good.
They are in this weird civil war with the other country, and that's a big dick fighting contest. So yeah.
Yeah, you remember how you said to me about 30 seconds ago we probably shouldn't talk about personal stuff really in a crowded pub area?
I mean, they know that Civil War stuff was always talk of these places, especially when they're fighting each other. So, mind you, depending on what side you talk about, that would be probably the secret thing you do, because if you talk about the wrong side in the wrong place, then all of a sudden, boom, there goes the Inn and Tavern. You in it.
I was going to cast Babel on him, but I think he did it to himself.
It wasn't just me that didn't understand that, though.
Not one word.
Just rolls his eyes, just shakes his head.
Eyes? I thought you only had the one.
You see the eye patch move slightly, very suspiciously.
You've been lying to us the whole time.
Motherfucker. The eye patch keeps switching from eye to eye. What's going on? Fine. GM,
yes.
This is what I would like to do.
Okay.
Whilst this conversation is going on, I'd like to be paying attention to the rest of the room in a way where I'm not looking like I am, just seeing who's listening in on our conversation. I would also at one point send off a telepathic message to Yogg in Yogg's voice. No, in the voice of the lady that just left, saying, make sure that they are kept safe. I don't want anything bad to happen to them, and their bill will be paid for by my people.
See him kind of like falter a little bit as he's walking, and then go back about stuff.
Anyone looking at us? Anyone paying attention to us?
Give me an insight check.
Guidance.
I'm doing it subtle, so I don't think your guidance could apply in that situation, to be fair.
And I'll just slap you in the face. Just a joke.
Ow! I got 12. I don't see anything, I think.
You see, there's definitely people that are like glancing at you, and some people talking, and it seems more like what was going on over there at that table? Like, why was this lady come over there? She seems to be like a known entity, and people are like, why are these strangers being talked to by the Ivory Order?
Oh God, there's actually worse. Having people actually look at me straight up. Feeling very exposed in the middle of this tavern right now.
I mean, they try to like do that whole like, I'm not looking at you.
Yeah. But
You know,
means, that's 100% subway face.
But
I get
they're
it.
just like regular commoners, so they don't do it very slyly. So,
Right. There's no one who's more than that then.
not that you notice, anyways.
Okay, that's fine. Hendrix, Lucius, Natsu. I know we paid for rooms.
You did?
I know rooms have been paid for, I should say. I think we should stay on the ship tonight.
I agree thoroughly.
Yeah. I hate being spooked by powerful people. It pisses me off and reminds me of my father.
If we're worried about being seen, maybe we should go to an alley and they can change what we look like so that way on the way to the ship nobody can notice us.
Ooh, I like Lucius's idea as well.
Yeah, no, I just don't think we should go back up to the room. That's really the important issue. We should just move on.
Oh yeah, we can go to the rooms and
What
then
happened up
change.
there with the girl, mate?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, okay. Just ever since you came back down,
It's
Have a
fine.
real attitude
It's
with you.
fine. I'm saying it's fine. Everything was great. She calmed more than she could handle, to be fair.
I mean, you did smoke a little bit of.
Inside
I mean,
It's
you weren't supposed to take that big of a drag.
Feel free to roll versus perception or deception. We know it's deception.
I'll take that guidance now.
Lucius touch Hendrix guidance.
Yeah, no, for sure. You know, I'm lying. He's definitely
I'm not
embarrassed.
okay.
And it doesn't want to actually look at what's inside.
Fine. It's probably safe on the ship anyway. To be honest, I was getting a weird vibe as well.
Okay, cool. Jorg, can we get your 3 most expensive bottles to go?
Okay, to go.
Yeah, we might be back later, all right?
Okay. Just careful, out there on the streets at night, drinking.
We'll be all right, mate.
Want wine or
No, the good stuff.
something hotter?
You want me to do that?
You like the whiskey or you want something different?
We'll take 1 whiskey and we'll take 2 different.
Okay. Your cat friend like the rum. Puts one up.
Yeah,
Puts up whiskey.
Catman rum. That sounds like a fantastic kind of rum, and that should definitely be sold. Some whiskey. We'll take if you've got any gin.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't think get a gin.
Nice bit of gin from the Helven Highland. They've recently switched, added in gin. They normally make a nice brew, but been expanding their operations. A whole new distillery up there. Looking forward to tasting some whiskey in a few years.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you, York. How much do we owe you?
These bottles here, we're looking about 75 gold.
Okay, so she said that she would pay for us. Is that right?
I don't know if she said that, but you know what? I get a little commission for bringing special people over to the confluence. I got this.
Nah, you're all right, mate. Never make a barman pay for his own drinks. I will drop 75 in his hand and give him an extra 10 on top.
See? I knew I had a good read on you.
Yeah, all right.
Well, if there's ever anything you need, you know where to find us. Next time I hear from Sagranis, I'll tell him you guys stopped by. Have a good trips.
Nice meeting you, York.
Yeah, that's
Till next time.
Been a pleasure.
And we're going to head back to the ship.
And we head out. Head out to the ship.
Okay.
Drink our drinks and head out to the ship.
Head back to the ship, and Ben is still kind of hanging out there on the ship. Stands up as she sees you guys come back. Wasn't that long?
Plans changed, but it's all good.
It was the right amount of time.
Nothing wrong with it. It'd be good to have some company. As you desired, I sent word to the others that they should be back around midnight, but it still leaves them about 3 or 4 hours. Could summon them back faster if you need.
No, you're all right.
No,
They'll get
no.
back when they get back. Yeah.
Are we shoving off tonight? Or
Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea.
Suddenly leave all of a sudden.
Well, hour after they're back, we could leave. It doesn't have to
Well.
be first light. It could be a few hours before.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only like 8 different people watching a ship, but no one's making any moves.
You've noticed that.
Oh yeah.
Good girl.
We were recently approached by somebody, Ivory.
The
Order?
order,
Is
huh?
that what they
The
call
order. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I assume that one or some of these people watching maybe.
I think so. I haven't gotten close enough to see their rings. They hide them in different spots. But
Okay.
there's at least probably one of them.
Yeah, there's also a chance it might be a local gang as well. Can't
Cloud
poach one of
Vipers
their
are
members.
Bad vipers.
You've got it.
Yep, they're around. They're watching. I mean, that's their bar right there. So
It's their dock, I suppose, yeah.
yeah.
That's their bar. I am so tempted to go in there and just set fire to it.
That would be one thing I would probably venture to say don't do, but you know.
If we're being watched, it's probably not the wisest. Not while we're still docked, anyway.
No, it's fine.
Fair enough. Yeah. You guys need anything? You guys gonna
But did they
take over the
especially,
ship, or you want to go,
young lady show up?
young lady? No, Captain Hendrix's girl didn't come by. I offered to send someone else over to the pub there, or I could go find someone if you want and have them come back here.
It is a specific type of lady. She was running away earlier from a giant snake.
Oh, that wasn't. Oh, I totally misunderstood. I thought Captain Rose. Never mind. Doesn't matter. No one stopped by.
Okay. So she is either hiding on her own or she is dead.
That tends to run the gambit.
I look at Natsu and I was just like, we can't help everybody.
Well,
We let her get away, and you gave her directions to our
I
ship.
did. I did.
If she
I-
doesn't come here, we can't just go out searching for her. We tried.
To be fair, if she was running from the giant snake, I'm not sure she'd come back to the place she was running from.
Exactly. If you want, we have got a few hours. I don't know. You could try and find her.
I mean, I might, depending, because, I mean, that could add another piece to the puzzle.
hate jigsaws, but
it would
understand the reference.
Give us some lead about the Cloud Vipers. I mean, we already know a lead about the Ivory Order now. We know the Cloud Vipers, maybe they're against each other. Who knows what the hell's going on? So.
I think they're more frenemies at the moment, wouldn't you say?
All right.
But,
Yeah,
like I said, a few hours till midnight, and we may leave after that at some point early.
Okay. So I will go snooping around and come back before we leave.
Okay. What are you going to do to try to find this girl, Natsu?
Well, I mean, because I ran with her. I ran in front of her backwards, shit like that. So I probably know, and due to my keen senses and shit like that, I would probably know her scent.
Okay.
And stuff like that. Being a tabaxi and all the other fun stuff, this, that, and the other. And I know which direction she ran off into. So.
Okay.
And if worse comes about worse, I'll go visit Larry again and ask around about, any weird, thieves and this, that, and the other, that steal from Big Snake Man, so on and so forth, So.
Okay. So I guess you can use a perception check to see if you can catch her scent.
Okay, now I have this. Is that me that can do that?
Which of the 3 characters we've played in this campaign?
I know. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so I've got. Let's see. I've got that key thing that I can do for. Oh shit! Is it me that can do that?
I don't know. Meanwhile, while Natsu kind of figures that out, what's the plan for the rest of you guys? You guys just.
I don't know about everybody else, but I'd probably take a seat somewhere on the main deck with Daisy, just watching the horizon and the docks, and probably trying to see if I can spot these 8 people that are watching us. See if I can find any more. Just
I'll give you guidance.
Waiting for everyone to come back.
I've got a ringing in my ears that is slowly getting louder with every shot of gin that I take.
Oh.
I keep hearing again and again Hendrix saying to Natsu, "You can't help everybody. You can't help everybody." And it's getting intermingled with the woman speaking and saying, "That would probably be best." And I'm looking at the Viper's bar just across the way. You can't help everybody. You can't help everybody. And then I stand up. I stagger a little. Roll my tongue over my teeth. Oh no. I'm about to do something dumb. I'm gonna be right back. And I misty step off the ship and land on the dock and start to walk towards the front door of the Cloud Vipers.
Should we follow him or?
Can you go with him?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna make myself look different though. I'm gonna make myself look kind of like an old man, so I'm not menacing, and then I'll be like 10, 15 feet behind him.
Yeah.
It's an old man following you, Randy. That's fine. It's just like you're back in school.
Hendrix, you spot along the docks area, there is definitely someone watching from the bar's windows, the top floor windows, like watching the ship from there. There seems to be a group that's like just a couple businesses down that are kind of like watching you. And then on the far side, like kind of further away from all of that, there seems to be like 2 individuals that are like set up near the dock, like underneath a lamppost with like basically like a chess set out, and they're sitting there like playing chess, but you can tell that they're watching you, and watching the ship and watching what's going on here. And there's like a ship a little bit ways down that you spot like there's someone on watch for the ship itself, but they seem to be like kind of like gathering in what's going on and taking particular attention to whatever is going on near your ship, and seems to be more and more interested as they see this halfling walking towards this bar. Natsu, what do we get for our perception?
Yeah, I couldn't find out because I thought I could spend a key point to add to a dice roll, skill dice roll, but I think that's another character that has that ability. So I just rolled a 16.
Okay. I mean, you kind of go in the alleys and you start searching around, and I mean, it's been so many hours, and the scents in this dock area are pretty overpowering. Yeah. You can't really pick back up that scent of this girl, and you kind of like lose any opportunity as far as like the direct picking up of what this girl does. You probably spend like 10 minutes or so working on that.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Randy, what are we up to?
Walk up to the door, and I knock on the door.
Yeah, so it's a pub, so the door just kind of like swings open, like this is a bar, like it's a.
Yep. See a gentleman there as I open up the door. Is he blocking the way, or is he just there?
No, he's there. Like there's a guy kind of like glances. Oh, this particular gentleman is not actually there. This is
right. Okay.
That's the guy. But there are guys there. There's like a doorman there. It's like,
right.
Oh, well, come in, little one. How's it going?
Fine. I'm looking for Zarash.
Oh, questions always. Is he looking for you?
I don't think he's looking for me, but I think he might want to talk to me. I sit down at the table and I go, I'll have a beer. I'm sure you have one.
A barman will walk over. Oh, I need to move the watchers into there. Yeah, they're on the map. They're just not. I don't know where I put them. I don't know. Okay, 1 second. Here. Yep. Alrighty. Yeah. So he slides over a beer. 3 copper.
I take 25 gold pieces. I rack them into one chip count of 25. Then I flick the top one off, catch it before it falls, and I hand it to him and say, "Can I have change, please?"
Sure. He walks over, kind of opens up a little chest, wooden chest, scrambles around and sets it on the bar near you. You see the doorman talk to someone, and then someone like scurry upstairs, up the spiral staircase that leads in the corner there.
Okay, I'm going to take a potion out of my bag and I'm going to drink it, because apparently I still have this.
Yeah. What potion are we downing?
Potion of mind reading.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Minute or so later, the doorman comes over. Little one. Looks like Zalash will see you if you want. He's upstairs.
Thank you. I take my bag of sand, I pour out the sand onto the table floor, and I put the 25 gold pieces into the bag, sew it up. I take the 97 copper pieces and I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
And I will, as I go up the stairs, grip around 20 of them. It's a small halfling hand, so more like 10 of them inside my fist, inside my pocket.
Okay.
And I'll head up.
Kind of like walk up this staircase. At the top, there's a door, but it is currently hanging slightly open. And inside, you can see there's like a lavish setup here. Like, so downstairs is kind of like run down, very dive bar-y, but up top you get there and there is a you see Zelash like leaning back behind a big like oaken desk in like a velvety chair. Kind of smiles as he sees you walk in. I think we ran into each other earlier.
Yeah.
What brings you back here, little one? Sorry, I don't like to use that term, I suppose. What is your name? You already know mine, I assume.
Yeah. My name is Randy. I'm a musician by trade. Walking deliberately, steadily, trying not to stumble or look uncertain with the drink they've had. Walk and I sit down opposite him and I say, "You were chasing a girl today."
Yes.
She took something from you.
No, just failed.
Okay, so I've got detect thoughts on just now. Yeah. I'm going with surface thoughts at this point, so I'm not probing him.
Yeah. Yeah, you get, you get his thoughts saying, like, yeah, Sal just failed one too many times. And what does this halfling want with me? Why is he back? I gave him a chance.
She failed you?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that with your particular crew, failure extracts a heavy toll.
If it adds up enough, yeah. Yeah, it does.
I'm going to ask, how much has it added up to?
Her failures? The fourth time, I think, she's disappointed me.
I didn't say how many times. I said how much.
It's not always about coin, is it?
Yeah, but above all that power and all the fear and all the acting out in front of everyone else, there's always the bottom line, and you have to be able to turn around and say how much a thing is.
Yeah. What, are you looking to pay off her failure?
I don't know her, and I don't know you. And I say this with all due respect. I don't care about you, and I don't care about her.
You get like in your head that thought, like, why is he here then?
But before I go, I need to know that woman is going to be left unharmed. You might want to fire her and tell her she no longer has a place with you. But I need to know you aren't going to harm her.
You
got something to drink around here?
I do. I think you've had enough.
Huh. All right. So how much is that going to cost me?
call it 1,000 gold, and I'll let her employment contract lapse.
1,000 gold?
Yeah. You want to save the little street urchin that much?
What am I getting as a surface thought?
I hope she's not dead already. Thought.
I pause. I bring my fingers together in a steeple, and I rest my chin on them. I can afford that, and I'm happy to pay it. I need to see proof of life, and I need to see proof of exit. Do you understand?
All right. What would constitute proof of exit?
You telling her that she's free to go.
All right.
And when I come back through this way, I will see that she's still alive and not died by some mysterious accident involving the top of the stairs. You know what I mean? Accidentally getting stabbed 17 times. Something like that.
All right. Well, I'll send men out, and we'll swing by your ship once they find her.
You got 3 hours.
Should do.
Chop chop. Tick tock. I leave 97 copper pieces on his desk in a big line. 3 hours. And I walk off.
Get the balls on this little one is what you hear in his head.
And I point, I'll go, you have no fucking idea, as I walk out the door, not looking back.
All right.
Brilliant.
And I think with that, that's a good spot to call it for the day. Damn. I thought we were going to get the scraps.
Yeah.
Just
a little sub thought of that guy. Like, I
firebomb
hope he
the
doesn't
place.
pay with the resting copper.
Yeah.
I was keeping that. Honestly, that was in case it did get scrappy for him to have at least a knuckle duster to be able to punch out one person.
Yeah.
I had a
Give
feeling
him-
that's the plan.
Give him enough space to push back and do
Yeah.
something bad to some people. But
No, it's a good session, people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
that's fun.
for those joining us live. If you are enjoying it, we appreciate you stopping by. Give thought to check out some of our other videos. We got the rest of this series, the 52 before, are all up on our YouTube. We're live. We'll be 2 weeks from today. Should be the aim of it, unless there's craziness, but it should be the 16th of September. And we'll be running another game. That's 10 a.m. Pacific, and what's that, 5 p.m. in UK time over there, or 6 p.m.?
6 p.m.
Six.
our time.
6 p.m. UK time, and then you guys can all figure out the rest from there. Yeah, if you're liking it, consider dropping a follow, a sub if you are here on Twitch, or all those. Check out other shows. We've got one this Wednesday, right, Dave?
Yep.
Playing Wednesday.
Yep. As far as we know, the computer tech and Life as B will be running Astroplex Aspire in the Sprawl,
Cool.
Nice.
which is our
Yeah, we've been having some horrible summer
Yeah.
scheduling issues and people getting sick issues. So hopefully be back to track on all the games. But yeah, we appreciate everyone here interacting in chat, and hopefully we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And bye, guys.
Peace out,
Love
people.
you.
Peace.